Welcome, students. I think all are happy. Say yes or no. Yes, happy. Today, class, we are going to see the important chapter number 7, Human Health and Diseases. This is very important chapter today at present situations. You know, what is it? Yeah, good. Today is the Corona pandemic period. So, in that time, we should understand the concept of health and diseases. Okay, so let us see what are the objectives we are going to see in this chapter. First of all, we are going to discuss some common diseases. Then, how one person maintain the personal and public hygiene. Then, how to protect adolescents from the drug and alcohol abuse and explain the mental health and depressions. Finally, explain the disorders regarding the lifestyle of the particular persons. Let us see one question to you. What is health? Yeah, good. The health, according to the World Health Organizations, the health is nothing but one person who has physically, mentally, and socially well-being. That kind of person is generally called it as healthy person. Then let us see another question. What is disease? Disease is nothing but disorder or malfunction of the mind or body. Suppose if you are having some symptoms in your body due to some disorders, you know what are the symptoms for the corona? Sneezing, coughing, throat pain, continuously uh, fever. So these are the symptoms. So these symptoms appear due to the malfunctioning of particular organ system in our body. That is call it as disease. Yes. So what is disease? What is health? Yes. Next, let us see what are the types of diseases. Some diseases are caused by some infections, some organism which cause the disease. These organisms are generally called it as pathogens. Pathogens, sometimes microorganisms or macroorganisms. The organisms may cause some certain type of diseases. That kind of diseases transferred from one person to another person's. That is called a communicable or infectious disease. Corona is the infectious or communicable disease because which is transmitted from one person to another persons, right? So in the sense of non-communicable or non-infectious diseases, these are not transmitted from one person to another person. Especially the cancer is the major cause of death among the public. Yes, which is not transmitted from one person to another person. But that kind of diseases are caused due to some genetical disorder, due to some vitamin deficiency, some degeneration of organs in our body system. These are generally called it as non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Okay, good. So now, before going to see this part, I am asking some questions to you. Write down the questions in your notebook and prepare the assignment. Then submit to me. Okay. So, okay, question number 1. Distinguish between health and disease. Distinguish between health and disease. Question number 2. What is pathogens? What is pathogens? What is pathogens? Question number 3. List out some disorders due to non-communicable diseases. Right? List out some disorders. List out some examples for non-communicable diseases. Okay, right. Now let us see another part, common human diseases. You know, bacteria, virus, fungus, protozoa, helminth, etc. They are going to cause some diseases. So for example, plague, diphtheria, cholera, typhoid, pneumonia caused by some bacteria. Dysentery caused by zoonosis. Plague, Yersinia pestis, diphtheria, Corynebacterium diphtheriae, cholera, Vibrio cholerae, typhoid, Salmonella typhi, then pneumonia, Mycobacterium pneumoniae, so the bacteria, right? So, likewise, some virus, common cold, mumps also viral diseases. Candidiasis caused by the fungal diseases. Malaria caused by protozoa, Plasmodium is the example for the malaria. Then some worm-like organism also cause the diseases. Helminth diseases. Helminth means worm. Yes. Okay. These are common human diseases present in our body. Now let us see some of the bacterial diseases. So you know, bacteria is the prokaryotes uh, presence of primitive nucleus. Primitive nucleus means only nucleic acids alone presence. There is no nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, and nucleolus, etc. Only the primitive form, prokaryotes, which cause bacteria is the prokaryotes, which cause the disease, which is a kind of pathogens. And normally there are two type of bacteria present: beneficial, harmful bacteria. Beneficial bacteria, say for example, lactobacillus is the beneficial bacteria. Harmful bacteria, so many harmful bacteria which cause the disease. You see in the diagram, this is Mycobacterium tuberculosis is the bacteria which cause the tuberculosis. So likewise, Clostridium tetani is the bacteria which cause tetanus. Tetanus is nothing but lockjaw. Lockjaw. Lockjaw means in children that they are not open the mouth, open the jaw. That is called lockjaw. Due to the bacteria is called Clostridium tetani. So the bacteria. Yes. So here you see the tabulations in this variety of bacterial disease are given. Then their causative agents also given. Then site of infections, mode of transmission, symptoms also given. This is very important chart. Asking one word, at least one word answer in examination, right? So many, sometimes 5 mark questions may ask from this tabulation. So bacterial diseases. Okay. So zoonosis is the bacteria, Zizal species. Many species are present, which cause in children, which cause the dysentery, right? Then plague is another major the bacterial disease caused by Yersinia pestis. There are two types of plague normally present. One is called pneumonic plague, another one is bubonic plague. Normally, in bubonic plague, the lymph node getting affected. Then in pneumonic plague, lungs getting affected. So pneumonic plague has higher mortality rates compared to the bubonic plague. So rat flea is the vector, synapsulasis. Rat flea is nothing but some insect which is present in the dead and decaying rat. So which is the vector for Yersinia pestis bacteria. Likewise, diphtheria, Corynebacterium diphtheriae, then cholera, Vibrio cholerae. Generally, cholera is normally present due to the contaminated food and water. Then tetanus, already I denoted logza, due to inability to contract the muscles. So muscular spasm is occur due to the muscular spasms, lock of jaws in children's. That is called tetanus. Then typhoid is the enteric fever. What is enteric fever? Enteric means which affects the intestinal part. So enteric fever means the intestinal, which affect the intestinal part. Then pneumonia, which caused by the streptococcus pneumonia. Another important is tuberculosis, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Another. So these are the tabulations is very important. You should understand what are the causative agents, site of the infections, mode of transmission, symptoms. You should thorough with these tabulations. Okay, right. So let us see another important concept, the test for the bacteria. Say for example, for test for the typhoid fever, how to test if the persons they are having Salmonella typhi, the bacteria. So there are two tests in Vidal. One is antigen test, another one is antibody test. Agglutination test. Agglutination means what? Clumping or precipitating. Precipitation is nothing but agglutinations. Then agglutination of IgM antibody, then agglutination of pathogens. Hmm. So there are two ways we can test for typhoid. This the test name is called it as Vidal test, right? Okay. Before go wind up this class, I am going to ask some questions. What is enteric fever? Give example. What is enteric fever? Give example. Right? Then what is block death? What is block death? What is block death? Then write the causative agents and symptoms of tuberculosis. Write the causative agents and the symptoms of tuberculosis. Okay, students, prepared well? We see